Welcome to the Convo podcast. Myself, Just One.
Yes, T.
And today, we're going to touch on equal rights.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what they call it? Is that the right? The right. You get what I'm trying to say?
Nobody asked me because I ain't nothing equal. Not
No, man, that's like, alright, cool. Let's.
You say equality is basically what you want to talk about.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the right term for it. So let's break down first, yeah, because I know you probably will know a tiny bit more about this part.
I don't know about that.
No. That's why I said might. Keyword is what was it that they got passed or got
Hold on.
awarded or
Hold on.
actual?
Hey, neither of us are responsible for either of our comments. Okay, do not put either of us into each other's sentences. Okay, I'm just making everyone understand that I feel how I feel, he feels how he feels. Whatever we end up talking about, I just want to make everyone aware so we don't upset nobody and don't want nobody to think that. Anyway, so what was he saying? What did you say to me there?
What is the what did they get as women they were fighting for the equal equality, equal rights? There's something that they got awarded. I don't know the term.
Part of this I'd rather have as a conversation when we have a female around, only because I don't want to say something that I'm not. You understand me? I'm not trying to. But so as far as I get
the base of
so
what
they wanted equality. So equal pay, equal, like they don't want to be known as the barefoot woman in the fucking home. You understand what I'm saying? Back in the day, man could just walk down the road and slap up a girl and nobody wouldn't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? So they were just fighting for just to be equal, basically. That's as far as I fucking know. And they made all different movements and blah blah blah. You get me? Okay. And up to recently, just now, we just had Me Too. Yeah, up to now, it's still going. It's still the Me Too movement.
What's that?
I can't even explain.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna give me a second.
Honestly, the reason why I'm asking this, yeah, whilst he does the thing, yeah, the reason why I'm asking it is because, obviously, for me, as what I understand is like a lot of what I've seen is that women want equal rights. They want read it, bro. They want equal rights, though. You get me? That's what I'm trying to differentiate.
Right. So hold on. Let's go.
They mean by equal rights?
Let's go back. Yeah. Let's go back. So, pardon me. Right. So equal rights. The definition: equal rights ensure everyone receives the same rights, opportunities, and protections, regardless of their personal characteristics. This means people are not discriminated against based on attributes such as age, disability, race, religion, sex, sexual orientation, gender reassignment, blah blah blah.
So gender's in there.
Yeah. Now it is. You get me?
Okay, so gender's in there.
Because that got. I'm sure that gender got added to. Not gender. Sorry. You know all of the new stuff that's happening, and all of that wasn't put in there. I'm sure that got put in there in 2010. I'm sure all of that got because the equality law got passed in 2010 or some shit like that.
So that's recent then.
In fact, hold on.
Mad.
Equality Act 2010. The Equality Act 2010 is a UK legislation that protects people from discrimination, harassment, and victim based on 9 protected characteristics: age, disability, gender reassignment, marriage and civil partnership, pregnancy, maternity, race, religion or belief, sex and sexual orientation. Alright, so basically if you walk out your ass and you feeling a bit flaky, I'm not allowed to tell you that you're flaky. Because if I do, I'm discriminating against you. You know how your brethren would tell you, yo fam, close a little crease, fam, or
yeah, of course.
You need to go.
Yeah.
You can't do that no more.
100, and you know what? I'm gonna get into a lot of this. This one to say there's a lot of things that I want to kind of dive into, just so
like you see the girl walk out the changing room and she's got a little tissue hanging out the back of her dress or something.
Yeah, it could be anything.
You can't tell her no more.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. This is the thing that I'm trying to understand is like, okay, so it's not then about women wanting to do jobs that men do, or like these are the things that I want to understand of like what are they asking for equal equality or rights for? That's what I'm trying to understand.
I'm trying to not say anything to bring down the wrath of the female population.
No,
I'm really trying my hardest.
Right now, but we're not saying. I'm asking questions. I ain't saying. I'm asking questions.
No, but you want answers, and I can give you answers, but those answers are never going to be the answers that.
Or not even your answer. Give me your opinion if you ain't.
I'm giving my opinion
of what you believe. It's from what you know. What do you believe it's about that they're asking?
Women have always said that they don't get equal pay, which no, you don't. But no, hold on.
Sorry.
They don't get equal pay because if men are paid on skill, I am not going to get paid the same as that dude that has been doing the same job that I'm doing 20 fucking years. We get paid based on skill.
So what sort of so and I'm hearing you. This is why I say I want to just break down to certain things.
So we don't get pregnant, we don't have kids.
No,
hold on. But basically, I'm just saying, equality isn't just about what they're getting paid. Now, before it was that.
Alright, so let me just break down the job bit because I'm trying to understand things, innit? That's why I'm going to go through it little by little quickly. So when you say, alright, they're not getting paid the same, what do you mean by they're not getting paid the same? What, in the same job that they're doing?
Yeah.
So you're saying that
it's not as bad as it used to be, but keep going.
I'm saying from the start of, let's just say when they was getting in this, we want equal equality. I'm saying if they was to get a job as a bricklayer, let's say, you're saying that they would get paid less because they're female? Or
I think,
right, you know what I'm trying to say? Hold on. Break down.
I think it's more of a gap in the corporate world. I don't know how it would work with a trade, because as a tradesman, you get paid what a tradesman's paid.
That's what I'm trying to understand.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to. So is it the fact of footballers? I don't know. Like that's what I'm trying.
Well, female footballers ain't going to get paid the same as male footballers, but I don't know if that's down to the FA just don't want to pay them, or if that's down to the fact that I'm gonna take my glasses off. We don't watch it. But I don't know. It could be any of those things.
You're sick. You're sick. But anyway, yeah, I hear that. But I'm saying, so they must be talking about the higher end of money then. They're not talking about the average job of like, even if you go work in McDonald's.
No. Like, because, all right, listen, because we're not as clued up. I'm trying not to.
Yeah, of course.
But as far as I'm aware, yeah, like for instance, you say, yes, use McDonald's as a reference then. Say you're a manager and you're the manager. I'm female, you're male, yeah? It's more likely that you will rise up in the company than me.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? You can, as a female, rise, but even me, being me, and you know who I am and how I am, even I will say that's probably very hard. But they can do it. But then that'll go into another part of the conversation we're going to have in a bit, so there's no point me carrying on. But you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. So they feel like they're being discriminated against because they're females, in a way.
I mean, without asking a female directly, I would assume.
We definitely need to get a female on here to chat.
I would assume, yeah.
But I'm just trying to understand.
I just hope everyone here understands. We're trying to break this down without sounding mad, yeah. And we're not trying to say nothing mad because everybody.
I don't think it's mad. I just think it's my opinion. Whatever I think of something is what I think.
But we've just seen where an opinion gets somebody. We've just seen where an opinion gets somebody.
I'm standing on what I stand on. We're not going to dive down to that situation.
No, I don't.
The way you articulate yourself is the way someone's going to receive it, innit?
And over the time that you've spoken to me about it, I've understood. You broke it down to me, and I get it. But I'm not like that. I don't give a shit what's happening. I'm not shooting the messenger. Yeah, I want to hear what he's saying. So if he's got one leg and he's just been shot and he's fucking hobbling over to me, yeah, I'm gonna hear what he said, not how he said it. Yeah, the only way I would take offense is if I don't like what the fuck he said. That would be the only way I'm gonna take offense. Why am I gonna get offended? The man, if he's not being personal to you, that's it. If I'm not being personal to you, That's it. If I'm being personal to you, say if you have every right to be upset, every right. You understand me? Like that's what I'm saying. Anyway.
So that's what I'm saying. So how far does equal go? Because my thing is this, isn't it?
Trying to draw me out.
You know
He's
what I'm
raw
saying?
trying to draw me out. He's raw trying to draw me out. Like
Right.
genuinely trying to draw me out.
I'm
Listen,
Wait, let me land.
Go.
I'm just saying it.
Go.
My thought process is forget about all the other stuff, money and all that. But I just don't think as humans that we can be equal as a female or male. Like we're two different.
No, break down what you mean, because
now you're trying to draw me out.
No, break down no, break down what you mean, because there's obvious differences. Obvious differences.
Yeah, that's my point though. Like we're built different in different ways. Do you understand? Like, but even the way
Alright, then hold on.
Even the way that our
we'll do it like
muscles
this.
form.
Hold on, wait.
The way that a man's muscle will form, the way that a woman's muscle will form is different. The way that the body type will be different. No. I'm just saying, like.
No. You're right. I'm not saying.
I'm just saying, like, the way you're asking me,
right.
I'm just saying, like, these are the things that I look at that make me think, okay, like, I don't believe that we can be equal. There's certain things that a man can't do that a woman can, and there's certain things that a man can do that a woman. Not saying they can't, but it's going to be harder for them to do. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
Brother, do you believe? Look, we'll do it like this. You ask me 3 questions, I'll ask you 3. Go one at a time.
I just get lost. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for
I'm going to give you an answer right now.
Yeah.
No. I don't believe that men and women can be, are, or ever will be equal, and I don't believe that they should be. But here's one for you. Yeah. Do you believe that women could do what men do, and men can do what women do?
Yeah. But like I just said, it's going to be a lot harder. I just literally said that.
No. We're asking the questions because we're going to break it down.
So
we're going to break it down.
I'm going to give you the definition of what I mean as well. Like, you know, as a female, they're more nurturing, caring, etc. So, and a man is more, you get me, alpha, discipline, etc. So for a woman to implicate them type of things, I feel like it's going to be harder for a woman to be able to do that because naturally it's not in her to be able to be like that, and vice versa for a man. You get me? Trying to be nurtured with your kid, and that sometimes as a man growing up, you're more, you know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it though.
I mean,
that's just my opinion.
I mean, so do you believe that a woman can go into the workplace, into a male workplace?
What do you mean by male workplace?
Okay, male workplace, a fucking building site, an oil rig, a mine shaft. Yeah. Do you believe they can go into these type of places? Fuck it, the corporate world, where these men are flipping in corporate banking and corporate. You understand what I'm saying? Do you think they can go in that and still retain their femininity? Try to draw me out. Hold that. Hold that.
No, because you know what?
Hold that.
Let me land on what you just said though. Just to be real. I've kind of answered that question. I have, in the way of there's certain things as men that we can do better. So for a woman in that type of space of having to carry bricks,
who's making me take my glasses off?
You got to have muscles. You got to have a bit of a roar in you. You get me? You know what I'm trying to say? Women are not built to be then how do I explain it, bro? The genetics of how a woman.
Bro, what on this planet can a woman do apart from have a fucking child that we can't do? Because I'll ask you the question again in reverse. What is there physically on this planet, and I mean physically on this planet, that a female can do that a male can't do? Let's be real. So we have proper conversations here.
But wouldn't that be vice versa?
No, I'm going to ask the question in reverse too. I'm just saying. I'm asking it this way.
Again,
first.
I feel like
No. I'm being specific. Go on.
I think I've already answered this again, so I'm going to go back to what I just said. There is everything that a man can do, a woman definitely can do it, but it's going to be harder for her to do it, and vice versa. 100%.
Nah. So a woman can go and lift what Eddie Hall lifted.
Yeah.
No. Never. They don't have the muscle mass and they couldn't do it. They don't have the weight to do it. They don't, and they couldn't get it. Even all the roids in the world couldn't get them there.
You know what the problem is for me is I believe in self-belief. If you push yourself to do something, there's a lot of things that I've seen women do that I didn't think. Let me land.
I am.
There's a lot of things that I've seen women do that for me is like I'm a man thing, and I'm shocked. Like, right, how they manage to even
Be specific.
in weights. I've seen girl lift up heavy.
You've never seen a woman lift more than fucking 300 kg.
I've never searched.
I'd love for you to see. I'd love for you to search. I would love.
You
I would love for someone to show me a female bodybuilder that lifts more than. I'm gonna be generous. That lifts more than 250 kilos.
Right, we need you not to go mad in the comments.
Yeah.
Like we just said.
That's what I want to see.
Send it directly to
yeah, send it me.
Someone send it. And if he's,
I'd apologize. I'd apologize. And yo, no back bending. Yeah, strict like we do. Okay, none of that.
Well, but this is the thing in it. So, for me, physical things I feel like is going to be.
Well, this is what I said.
Physical things are going to be hard.
On the flip side, hold on. This is why I said I'm going to ask it the other way round. What is there in this world that men can do that women can't? Okay, yeah. Now, apart from childbirth, that's the only obvious one. What is it that we as men? Because we as men now, yeah. So what is it that what they have that we can't? This is what I'm trying to explain.
Again, no, this is the thing, G. You see, every time I ask me these questions, I'm like, well, bro, there's a lot of things that I feel like us as men, I just said it again, it's like I feel like I've already answered it, but it's like, mentally for a man to bring up 3 kids, yeah?
Bro, you're going on. No, I hear where you go. Wait, before you do that, we was just talking. Okay, but we wasn't talking about mental. We was literally just talking about physical.
No, but that's my point.
Mentally is different. Go ahead. You kept me straight forward because you saying 3. A man
so you're talking just physical.
I'm just talking physical. Yeah, now we're gonna get to the mental. We'll get to mental.
Yeah, but physical, that's obvious.
But this is my point.
No, one sec, that's obvious because already. No, let me land.
Go on.
You're saying you talk about physical.
Yeah.
You wanted an answer for what you asked.
Yeah.
So I'm saying the reason why I'm saying I've already answered that is because I've already said. Genetically, the way a man and a woman is built, there's no way that a woman is going to be able to do certain things in the physical world because men are built to have more muscles and etc.
Now we've got that out of the way. Let's go then now for what the women always say. But we're stronger than you mentally. Go. You saying there? You're saying.
No, I'm not saying that they're stronger than.
No. That's what they said. They say you said that.
Yeah.
Okay. Go with your point. You were saying that it's hard for a man to bring up.
No.
Children, I didn't say
you know that's hard.
Go ahead.
What I'm trying to say is it'll be a harder job for a man to mentally be able to cope with. I'm not saying for all men. Do you know what I'm saying? There's some men that can deal with certain things and have just been brought up by a mother. Do you get where I'm coming from? So they have that nurturing side too. So it might make them easier. But I'm just saying it'll be probably a bit more harder. Like it wouldn't just fall.
Me and you
wouldn't
both
just fall.
Know that. We know that. Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying?
No, we know that. We know that.
But besides that, that's it. Like do you know what it is for me, bro? It's a nurturing thing, like I said, man. And like men are not really on all that. You know what I mean? Naturally, as a man, bro, like we're kind of. You know what I'm trying to say? Like we ain't got all that caring and nurturing and.
Bro, you don't hear me disagree.
You know what I'm trying to say?
You don't hear me disagree.
And women ain't got that shut off point of having to go out and really do what they need to do to grind and get the money and do it. I don't feel like a woman's got that mad drive for that.
Oh, but this is the thing, yeah. Okay. So
not all women. I'm just saying. You get what I'm trying to say?
Listen. Because my original question was, do you believe that a woman can keep her femininity? The answer to that question is no. And do you know why the answer to that question is no? If a man tries to be like mom, yeah, you will automatically take on a feminine trait. So if we're the same and we're equal, doesn't that mean if you jump into a male world, you will take on masculine traits? No female, in their own words, yeah, go through the internet. No female, in their own words, wants a friggin' what do you call it? A feminine male. None of them. Go through the internet in their own words, okay? So if you don't want a feminine male, why do you think that we want a masculine female? And you going into these things and then saying you want equality, it's all well and good, but then it can't be equal because you don't want to be, you come into those things saying you want equality, but we can't treat you how we treat us. Like me and you, I can't treat you as a female how I would treat you as a brethren. Yeah, I can't do that. Even if we're in the same environment, you come and lay bricks with me, and me and you were joking, and you have a little game, we'll be fucking about. I might dash some cement at you, and that we're chilling. You can't do that with a girl there, brother. Yeah, get in her hair, get in her eye, mash up or something. But as men, we don't think like that. You can't come into a world of equals and then act unequal because it doesn't work that way. And that's where I stand. That's where I'm at. You're not equal. You can't be equal. Better you say you want to come in and earn what we earn, but you can't be as equal as we are with each other. Better you just say that.
Nobody. I'm begging nobody crucify me for this. But I'm asking.
Ask.
I'm not saying I'm asking. Right? Is it more tomboyish type of girl that do the brick things though?
Not always. No,
I didn't say always. No. I just said, is it? Like,
9 times out of 10, yes. 9 times out of 10, yes.
Is there feminine women that as soon as they leave, like, or even
that's
you know, like how you see them police, the police women, nowadays that have got bag of makeup on, they're all dressed up like they're going out, but they're just in the police. Yeah. And I'm saying, like, if she's going,
we get a girl like that on the building site, but they don't. Them ones don't tend to stay that way. They'll go one of the other ways. So you'll either continue going on with the job and then you become rough and rugged like everyone, or you go the other way where you like, nah, this is too much. And you
see and you know what it is. My issue isn't with them. My issue isn't with women doing jobs that men do. That
don't give a
shit.
Couldn't give that.
I think
my problem.
Do you think?
Yeah, it's my problem. Okay.
But I do agree with like there's a lot of little things like I don't know, like as soon as a man does something, they're quick to be back to feminine. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Like, oh, I can't even chat to certain gal. I can't say certain
Reggie,
things.
do you want to know the maddest that you just said there? Yeah, you know the maddest that clicked in my that you just said there. It reminds me of you say equality. You want to be best friends with somebody from the LGBTQ community, but then when a man don't do something that you want, you could call him an F word. Yeah, starts with F, rhymes with maggot. Yeah, you want to call him that, but your best friend and your brethrens are from the LGBTQ, that's a slur to them. So you're happy to be friends, but disrespect people by using them friends as a slur. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah, they're the kind of things I'm talking about. No, you're not equal with yourself or with anyone else for us to call you equal. It's hypocrisy on the biggest level, bro. That's all I'm saying, isn't it? Like, call a spade, isn't it? Like,
so if you could pick, like how things are meant, how things you would want things to be.
Go ahead.
Like with all this sort of, you get what I'm trying to say when you're talking about equal to how would you have it, or what do you believe it is meant to be like, or was it right before women said they wanted equal rights?
I weren't around to say whether it was right or it wasn't, but I tell you what I believe, and this is my opinion, no one else's. Okay, I believe that anyone in the world, male or female, you should be allowed to do what the fuck you want to do. Okay, but you should have to work and earn that. Okay, so if I'm physically capable of doing something and you're not, you shouldn't be able to scream your way into coming into the job that I'm in. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because you're not physically suited to it. Do you understand me? Versus though, where like, hold on. Let me ask you a question with another one real quickly. Do we care about male nurses? Do we care?
I do in a way, yeah.
What do you mean? Go ahead, please.
I don't want to. I'm just not comfortable with it.
Okay. I could unpack that in so many ways. I get that. I get that.
It's not comfortable.
No.
I'm not used to a man.
No, let's leave it there. Yeah, because I get that. Let's leave it there. So you would say, yeah, without being one of those, what do you call it, those chauvinist pricks or whatever they call it, without that, yeah, you would say that it's kind of a female thing. Now, you remember, you're just answering a question. You're not being.
Oh yeah, no, bro. Sorry, you know what it is, yeah? Because you threw me off with that mad question, yeah? You threw me the fuck off, bro. Yeah, you took me somewhere else. I'm trying to think where's this guy trying to go. But, bro, 100%. I told you, innit? Women are nurturers. Women are there to.
So then.
That's in their soul. It's in their body.
And when we do it, as you said, it makes you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, it's just not.
Yeah.
I'm not used to. I never had that in my house. My dad doing all that stuff. You get me? Box milk told me to get off the floor, bro. Shut up.
this is my point.
As a woman, she ain't gonna go at that approach. She's gonna come here.
So when you ask me what I would like, I'm telling you right there, I would just like everyone to be in their place. Yeah, doesn't matter.
Whoa.
No. Because no one ain't ever trying to take my words for nothing. Because my name ain't fucking Ginge. Ain't a joke. Yeah. Everybody has a fucking place in this fucking world, okay? Everybody fucking does. Whether you fall into it, whether you do or you don't, that's the universe. You get me, God, whatever you want to call it. Everyone has their fucking place in this world. It's why you get Elon Musk is a billionaire because he was meant to be that. You know, I'm here because I'm meant to be. Everyone's meant to be where they're meant to be. Okay, everyone has their place, and I understand that everyone goes to school or not. Everyone finds their way, however they find their way. I'm happy with people finding their way into whatever they find their way in life, the way they're supposed to find their way into it. Do you understand what I'm saying? You shouldn't be able to scream someone down or shout, "Oh, it's unequal. There's more of you than others," or da 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 da. What you're supposed to do is what you're supposed to fucking do. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I believe. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Everything should be based on your skill, your aptitude, and just your general willingness to do something. You know what I mean? You shouldn't. That's it. You know what I mean? It ain't about whether you're male or female.
Doesn't that then like limit? For instance, I'm gonna go this way. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a daughter. See, I know you got a daughter.
Yeah.
So you got a daughter. She's growing up. She likes breakdancing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She gets a bit older. She's saying that's what I want to do. She's consistent with it.
Mm-hmm.
She goes in that field. Oh, she can't go in that field because they're saying you get me. You're not physically fit for that still.
Go ahead.
Isn't that then limiting, and vice versa?
If you remember what I said everybody. I believe everybody falls into their place. Yeah, if you work. So if she's worked towards it, and she goes to a job and they say no, you can't do it. There ain't no harm in going to other places, and if you can't, then do it for yourself. Because bricklaying's a trade, though.
Okay, but then, if now we go back to like you were saying with it's a manly environment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And your daughter goes.
I'm talking about a site, like a proper,
full-blown
building site.
Whichever one you want to say.
Go ahead.
It's a manly environment. Because I know, you know what I'm saying. I know what it's like anyway. You know what I'm saying. Is what would make it basically? Does she have to conform to how that environment is?
Yeah.
So she has to be manly then. She has to kind of not manly, but you know what I'm trying to say. She has to.
But unless check it.
Or can she remain who she is but still do the job that she likes
doing? First of all, that's her character. I can't speak on an individual's character. Okay, but I can speak on how you work. And when you come to somewhere like that, you shouldn't be having special treatment. The only way you wouldn't be equal to us on a building site is if a man isn't going to give you the same job that he's going to give him. You understand me?
Yes, all right. So what I'm saying is, if she's doing, you get me, she's lifting up bricks. She's bare small, but she's just strong. You're lifting up bare bricks.
Then nobody will say nothing.
But I'm saying like all the stuff of like how man joke and all that. Would she have to confine to that because she's in that environment?
Well, all right, no. Because a woman's in the environment,
can she be respectful just to say, I'm not really into all of the jokes, so just keep me out? Is she in? Do you know what I'm trying to say?
First of all, give us men some credit. The moment females tend to step into certain environments, how we were, we won't be, because life. Okay.
No, I think it's just upbringing.
No, life, bro. We've learned long ago, brother. Back in the day, yeah. So
you get taught them stuff. It's in.
No, back in the day, my uncle took me to work, and these used to be army something. I forgot what it was. But he worked with a whole bunch of dudes he used to work at the army with, and like these men are in there. And there was always females in there and that. And the way these men chat to these females and do all of this. As I'm older, I realize work environment and it's a different age. Okay, so we're fast forward to now. Yeah, they couldn't act like that with them females, because even if those females accepted that, it could be a bad day one day that any of them just decide they don't want that. So nowadays, most men tend to not do that. Henceforth, why man ain't wolf calling women off fucking building sites no more. It's actually banned. You don't have to do it no more.
Yeah, no.
Like all of that shit. So who would
See,
wait?
things
Hold
like
on,
that,
hold on, hold on, hold on. To answer your question, who would conform? The female or the males? This is what I'm saying. We would conform. She wouldn't. The moment the female will come on the site the site then starts to revolve around. Okay, there's a female here. We can't make them jokes. We can't do those things. We can't. Yeah, like brother, I know a man's birthday. They stripped him frigging naked. Yeah, we put him in the bucket of the figure and swung him around. Yeah, it's illegal to do this shit. But my point being is that a female, they ain't gonna do that. They can't do that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because it would be like wrong. Do you know what I'm saying? It'd be wrong. So, question kind of answers itself there, isn't it?
No, I'm listening, man. I heard what you
No,
said. And you see, the thing is, yeah,
passing it there.
that's the little things that I'm on about when I said, like, when I hear all this equal rights, I can't understand how what are we trying to equal on? That's where I'm confused in it, and it's when you see things like that. I've already thought about this. Like, it is kind of I get where you're coming from. Like, man, them have to kind of, and I'm going back to what I was saying as well. Like, I feel like it's down to it's in your generation and it's in your upbringing. You get taught, you know what I mean? Be respectful around women and open doors for them.
That's how we was taught. Facts.
Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say? It's kind of embedded in your family's generation.
How are you going to hold open the door for a woman or be chivalrous to a woman when you don't know how she's going to react?
Yeah, but again, like you said this off the pod.
Yeah, that's it, on it.
No, I'm saying you said this to me off the pod before, like, but I'm saying that's how we was brought up, and I feel like nowadays to have that type of mentality with how the generation is a lot harder for men to be like that because of them type of situations that you're on about.
Men can't be like that. You can be like that with your partner. That's it. No one else. Who else going to be like that with? You know what I mean? Who else going to be like that with? Going to be that with somebody who you trust. Because trying to be any type of way with any type of stranger leads to issues, as we've seen, isn't it? You know what I'm saying?
So like, you see, like the woman police officers as well.
See what I'm saying? He's trying to draw me out.
No,
go ahead.
Let me just say
I'm listening.
Like the woman police officers, take this however you want it. Yeah, the woman police officers, bro. I have to question to myself, yeah. What? All right.
Go on. Because it can't be as mad as anything I'm going to say. Go ahead, man.
The 12-year-old you out there, the average 12-year-old that's actually on the council estate every day, yeah, running about. If that woman police officer chases him and he gets caught on a dead end and he throws a punch, bro, it's not gonna, like, he's gonna get away.
Bro,
he's gonna get away.
Bro, listen, hold on. Shout out all you strong female police officers. Yeah, I've met a few of you. You're big.
Where?
Big Milan.
No.
You big
No, you still float up there. Where? What woman police officer has ever gave you the grip where you're like, Rosh? Yeah, I don't know.
Her name was PC Frost. Yeah, and she was built like a motherfucking New York giant. Okay, she was a linebacker in a previous life. This woman's shoulders were bigger than me and you together. Yeah, the way how she chased me across this field, and I thought it was a dude. Yeah, until she landed on me. And then you know when someone lands on you, you get body armor and breasts. I was like, what is going on? You get me? This blonde, big old woman, her hands are bigger, her hands like this.
So you got called by a woman?
Yeah. Oh yeah. PC Frost. Yeah. If you're watching this, yeah, you're fast. But yeah, wow. No, just hold on. Because I have to. Because you brought it up. I don't get female police officers. I'm going to try and put this in a nice way.
It's not even just females.
I don't get you. Like, hold on, wait, because we're going to get to the wet boys too. But we female police officers don't get you. For instance, you see your partners over here struggling with this 6'7" big old dude. You see two big grown male police officers struggling. you're gonna run over there to assist your partners get licked in your mouth, and then you're gonna put more charges on that brother. How? What? Because he hit a female officer. First of all, okay, I'm gonna say it nicely, you shouldn't have been there, okay, because that was stupid. But second of all, you are not a female police officer. You're a police officer. If you want equality, you're a police officer. Okay? Simple. No female involved. Okay? And if that's the case, then any criminal has every single, I'm going to say right, but that's not the right word, okay, to treat you like you're a police officer. F the female.
Well, that's not the way to treat police officers, is it?
Who said that? You said that. Hey yo, listen, I don't condone it. And the TCP podcast, we don't condone it either. But if you're a criminal, ain't that your job to avoid the police? Ain't that your job?
Off the back of that is, and this is why I say it's not just about women, but what the point that I feel like I'm trying to get across is there's a Donny in Dobbs, right? He's a PCSO right now. And there's other ones I've seen that are actually police officers.
I don't know any of them here, so this is his fault.
What I want someone to do for me as well in the comments is this. Tell me if there is a health training course or there's a limit of health or a certain weight regime for you to be a police officer. Because my question is, and I'm not discriminating, be how you want to be. But if you're going to be a police officer, are you not meant to be at some sort of fitness?
I'm just wondering where you was going with that. That's why I took my glass off to look.
There's a Donny, bro. There's a Donny in Dobbs, bro. He's a PCSO, and when I say he's bro, he's limping and everything. And when he walks, he's limping. Yeah,
bro, the bar's low. I don't know about what you just said. I do know the bar is low. Okay, bar is very low.
So again, and that's why I said it's not. No, but what I'm saying is, it's not just the women. It's because if you're not fit for the job, don't do it. You shouldn't even. There should be a training to see if you're fit for certain jobs, bro.
Now hold on. You got hired because of equality.
All that.
Yeah. This is my point. Okay,
equality.
No discrimination. They're not allowed to discriminate. So because even though he limps and can't run that over there, he can do the same job as us. Okay, he can do the same job as us. If not allowed to discriminate.
One sec. Story time.
Not allowed to discriminate.
Somebody I know is out and about, and he's video, and what he catches on this capture is the police officer that I'm on about slowly hobbling to the road. A woman against the car. Another man, like with her against the car holding him, and another man in the car, okay?
Yeah.
This police officer is like, stop. Just stop. Calm down. He's told the guy that was just fighting to go. He stopped the person that was actually getting beat up. Yeah? The knife got left on the floor. He left the knife in the middle of the road and walked around the corner with the guy. So he's let the guy go off in the car who had the knife. He's left the evidence on the floor and he's chatting to the witness. And he's saying, I can't, he's gone.
Hold on, before I ask the next question, I want to see no comments about what race it is or what religion. I don't want to see none of them fucking comments, okay? I will block you. I don't care. I will block you. Anyway, brother. So you're telling me, hold on, you're telling me that my man come there, all of this is cracking. He told my man to bounce. That was the one that committed the offence.
Yes, bro.
But Gripstone's the one that the offence was committed against.
Bear police turned up as well, yeah?
What, my man's already gone?
He's gone in the car. Yeah? But remember, the knife that this person had obviously threw it underneath his car, bro. So when he drove off, the knife's just there. But because the Fed, who's wobbled off over there, he's left it, bro.
Incompetence is
bro,
real,
I'm going to try, I swear, I'll get the video evidence and I will put it in here, bro. I swear to God, bro. The bare Feds now having to try and drive about to look for the car. He didn't even take reg, nothing, bro. Nothing.
What, is this that hobbly dude? Yeah?
Yes, bro. And I'm saying...
Is he still doing it? Is he still a Fed?
Bro, he's still a Fed. This was only the other day.
I know, because oh my God.
I'm telling you, bro.
Get sacked.
I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, we got to put that up. He's got to get...
I'm going to get the video.
And when we put it up, we want his name. We want everything. Please, people. He's got to go, because that's silly. That's it. He's got to go. He's got to go.
Man was saying, I hope I get him chasing.
I don't condone no flipping no feds. I really don't. But at the same time, if we're gonna have them, at least have the ones that are actually capable of doing the job, innit? Like,
but it's for me,
simple.
It's not even about.
Imagine he come to your house after your house is being burgled. Imagine
bro,
that.
he doesn't know what he's doing.
Imagine that.
He doesn't know what he's doing,
Imagine
bro.
that, like.
He's all wiping the evidence off. You say he was on here. Let me just try the door handle. Like, he's that type. Like, and this is my point. Why I'm saying it's not just about women. It's just about yo. Like, if you're not fit for a job, they shouldn't like. Do you know like used to go for interviews? I feel like they don't do interviews no more.
I know it feels like that, isn't it?
I don't know.
You know what? I shouldn't know this.
No, but I've hurt my arm, you know, fam.
Have you done that?
It was you, bro, early on, bro. I swear you hurt my arm.
How?
When you tried to jack the sweets out of my pocket.
You're the one that whipped yourself.
Yeah, and I pushed in it, and I think I bent something in my arm. But yo, I swear, I'm sorry to put my jaw in, bro. Like the pain I just got out of my arm. I'm like, yo, what have I done here, fam? This is serious, man. I might have to stop gym for a couple of days.
Listen, so I shouldn't know this kind of stuff because it's a different lifetime. But like, so you should see the caliber of fucking prison officers. You should see the caliber of prison officers now. Back a day, yeah, you had some Donnies up in there that had authority.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, bro. You see now?
I hear that though.
You got these youths that, bro, how are you coming out of college? Or sorry, you're in college, but you're working as a prison officer.
But that's what I'm saying. When I'm saying the systems mash up and they're not doing the right thing, they're not employing the right people for the right.
You wonder why there's all sorts of nanks, and you wonder why there's all kinds of drugs and all sorts of stuff up in prison, because you've got these young Donnies in there,
and not just young Donnies. There's a lot of females in there as well. And
yeah.
If we really,
I'm sorry if this sounds sexist, but there shouldn't be any female officers in a male jail.
Yeah,
shouldn't be.
I agree that.
Yeah,
I agree that. Just like
shouldn't be.
I don't know if there is. Probably is. I don't know if there's male officers and a female.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be.
Yeah, no, they shouldn't be.
Shouldn't be.
It's
that simple.
100%. No, I agree.
And it's like, yo, like the manipulation. You get me?
I agree.
Is wild in a man's jail and a woman in there. The manipulation's wild. There's so many things that's going on.
No, because you know what they always do? They always say they want to blame the prisoner for sleeping with a guard. But you know what you have to understand? If a man's in jail and he has pom-pom, he might go run to the pom-pom. It don't matter if she big, little, fat, thin, nice, ugly. Nobody done business. If a man's in there and he's got time, that's what he's on. Like, it's just male nature. Screw everything else.
If there were just bag of males in there,
it wouldn't be like, well, we might get like America, but that's a whole other story.
What I'm trying to say is the manipulation of certain things that man are trying to get, it would be a lot harder to try and persuade the man.
Yeah, it'd be difficult. Man ain't getting them. Listen, I heard of an officer while I was in there. She was bringing man phones. Back in the day, you used to have these little lobster things, these little phones like this.
Yes,
she was bringing that forward them up her things. Just coming and running into the cell with man and just squatting them, backing them out. Like, I'm just saying, innit? Like, if none of that would have happened, if my man ended up flipping, running a hit. He's doing life now. He ended up running a hit, killed a man. You on the phone, like the feds did a whole sting. Come to the jail, come in his cell, found all sorts, took him out, all because of the girl. And all I'm saying is that, like, she didn't have to do that. If she didn't have that job to work there in the male jail, because hold on, I still believe she was being manipulated. Let's keep it real. She was being manipulated. I'm not putting the blame on her. What I'm saying is that she wasn't in that place to be in that position to be manipulated by these manipulators. That wouldn't have happened.
And you know what's mad?
It's that simple.
You know, I live by, like, I don't put myself in situations where I know that I'm going to get drawn out, or 100%. There's going to be problems. I don't put myself 100%. Around anything that's stupid. You get me?
100%.
But if you're getting a job, you're supposed to have the mindset of understanding as well what you're going into. And it's like, do you get what I'm saying? It's weird, bro. I just don't understand it. And that's why I said a woman should definitely not. Like, even my girl that slept with my man in the jail, that wouldn't have happened if she wasn't in there.
Do you know this thing? You know how much that happens and nobody knows?
Well, we do know.
No, we know. No,
even
the
prisons, I believe, know, but they don't want that stuff to come out.
There's definitely some of that.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
There's definitely some of that.
It's only because that one got on the net why they had to do something about it.
No, because she didn't want to give the other brother pom-poms, so the brother said, okay, all right, say nothing. Let me just release this.
Yeah, freak. This is what I'm trying to say. It's mad, bro. But no, definitely just, do you know what it is? Like I said, man, this one is a you need to get in the comments. God, for me, it's education. I wanted to understand it a bit more. Do you know what I'm saying? Because for years I've heard it growing up and all this madness, but I've never kind of got like, what are they fighting for? What equals do they want? You get me?
Well, listen, we're gonna have to revisit this on a time when we have a female here, but if we're gonna do that, I'm gonna make sure that I request beforehand that she comes clued as to what she believes versus actual.
I'll get the right person that I knows.
Yeah, you know what it is, because I want to have the conversation in a meaningful way, because we're not trying to be trolls, we're not trying to take the piss, we're not trying to be chauvinistic and misogynistic and any of that shit. We're literally trying to have a conversation and get to the bottom of what the fuck actual equality is to everyone, not just females, to everyone. What equality actually is, because as far as I'm concerned, if you're equal with me, it means that this is just me. It means that if I'm equal to you, if you say something dumb to me, I could punch you in the mouth, same as you could punch me in the mouth. Doesn't matter who it is. That's what equality means to me. We are equal. Yeah, we are equal. Simple.
But this is the problem. That's the way a man would think.
Well, what's equality? What else is equality if you're not the same as me? That is equality. That's literally equality.
You hear what I said, though, innit? That's the way that men would think.
No, but that's the only way to think.
I'm gonna end it off though. That's the way that the men would think. But I need to know how women think, what equal equality is. Because their thing will be money, where a man's thought process of it is, like you said, if we're equal. You get me?
Bitch, I want food and peace. Sorry, that's how I had to put it. I want food and peace. Food and peace. Nothing more. Okay? You can be as equal as you want in the world. Don't give a damn. For me, ST, I just want food and peace. Okay? When I come home, I will cook my own food. I don't need you to cook nothing for me. I'll wash my own dishes. I'll do my own. I just want food and peace. Yeah? You can give me 2 of those things or 1 of those things. As long as I get those things, I'm happy. Food and peace. I don't need nothing else. My mother raised me to look after myself.
Do you believe it can be equal rights in a relationship?
Yeah. Of course it can. No, nobody has to be in any one defined role. I don't expect no woman to come in my life to cook and clean and to be in the kitchen and to just have picked them and all of that. Because think about it, before you met her, she had her own fucking life. So you don't know what path that they was on. So I don't expect no woman to fucking do that. But never get it fucking twisted. If I live a life and I don't need you for a specific task, and then you take on that task, that wasn't me making you do that task. You chose to do it, because if you wasn't there, I'd do it myself. And I was doing it myself quite happily until you took over doing it. That's how I look at life. That should be in a relationship, isn't it? Like you do what you were doing. And if it gels with what your partner is doing, that's a relationship. That's a forward movement. If it doesn't, but you see ways that you can make it gel, then that's a good one. But if you're doing your thing and you're doing your thing and it can't fucking come together, it can't be a relationship, because somebody inevitably has to give something up. And then when you give that up, you then look at the other person like they're being domineering or they're being oppressive, or however you interpret that situation, that you've had to give up whatever you've had to give up for that other person, when it's not even normally like that. So inevitably, in a relationship, somebody's going to have to give and someone's going to have to take. It's just an inevitability. You know what I mean?
In a relationship, I believe that it can be equal rights, but it's whether it's spoke about properly. And what I mean by that is, and that's like, for me, my beliefs is whether I can do all the stuff that I need to, which I do on my own. If I'm now in a relationship,
you should do on your own. Who else should do with?
Well,
sorry, I had to. It was too easy.
That was the Convo podcast. Myself, just what?